Who is Alexander Lurie?
Because I have long story about my life.
In my opinion, your English is fucking terrible.
You know?
Yeah. No fake.
Why is there no duet on the album featuring Morgenstern?
He's going to be killed. Nate Dogg, Percy P,
Snoop Dogg,
Kilo,
Warren G,
Splice One, Bishop Lamont,
Карен Саварасьян.
Karen Savarasyan.
Сядь нормально, не
Да я вот
позорься.
сидишь как раз.
Gentlemen.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
Василий.
nice to meet you, Vadim.
Well,
Nice to meet you too.
thank you very much for inviting me here to Johannesburg. Mr. Nogano,
Yeah.
Mr. QP. My name is Martin.
Martin.
Crick.
Martin.
Hello, Martin.
I've come here to talk to you about the new Nogano album,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, maybe we can talk about the music here today.
Yeah, sure.
First of all, I'd like to ask you something. The album is called A Finger to Cut Off.
Yeah.
Strange title.
Knife on finger.
What's the album about?
This, may I?
Yes, sure.
It's album about our life, because when we cut finger,
Cut off finger.
cut off finger, как это значит?
It means?
It means we give our words, слово, да, или как это нельзя сказать?
Word.
Word. We give our word about hard life in the streets.
Don't you know this stand expression, a finger to cut off in Russian?
Well,
Like a tooth for the truth?
oh, an eye for an eye. a tooth
It's simple.
for a
It
tooth.
means 100% true album.
Oh, so it's about commitment. yeah?
Yes.
To a cause. Well, thank you for the explanation.
Okay.
How about the fact that your last album was released quite a while ago now, about 6 years, yes?
Yes.
And what have you been doing in the meantime? Anything interesting?
Что мы делали, говорит?
We did any.
We made lots of shows, produced movies, won awards, musical productions, beats and artists, you know?
Congratulations.
We made stadiums and clubs burn. So we made music.
Lovely.
And in addition, we celebrated for several years success. I hope you will catch it in the new album.
Well, I'll listen attentively. Thank you very much for that.
Он говорит, что класс, я понял внимательно, еще раз послушай. Видишь, пока нормально.
One issue I'd like to draw your attention to is that there are songs on the album like Santa Muerte and Ecuador. And I get the feeling that these songs betray your love of the Latin American music style. Is that correct?
Did you listen to our first album or second one?
Yes,
Yes, Nagana the first and Nagana slowly,
that's right.
hot. Yes? So California track is sounded like to be continued. And these tracks are the continuation of the story.
I see.
The story of brave soldiers of fortune, about people with principles who knows what honor and valor are.
Honor and valor.
Это ты реальные слова сейчас, блядь, говоришь?
Да,
ВЛА?
да.
Это что значит?
Honor and valor are.
ВЛА.
Честь и доблесть.
ВЛА. Это хуйня чистая, ребята. Я вот так буду сидеть, что ли, весь? Все интервью, что ли?
Well, thank you
Давай,
very
давай,
much
Маш,
for the explanation. Now, another point I'd like to make is that there were 35 songs on the previous album, and on this new album, there are only
Чё на меня смотришь?
13. Does that mean that your repertoire is shrinking or perhaps you're running out of ideas?
Что это?
35 песен, почему на альбоме?
На каком? А, он говорит, что
На
такой
том-
длинный альбом
На
такой?
том альбоме 35, сейчас 13, почему так
Да
мало?
ебать его не должно это, блядь.
It means that we have materials for 3 albums now. And you have to understand that 13 is not only 13 as you said it.
Because I have long story about my life. You know?
I see.
It's I need time. I need your time. I do song and I record my song. My song is my story, and I speak with you, and you feel my pain, my love, my story, my pain. Yeah? And if you sing, бля,
Is
как-
it comfortable for you to listen to 35 songs?
if it's not
okay?
comfortable,
35 songs of your pain is very comfortable for me. And it's hardly enough. Triple album of pain.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
This is 13 bangers, 13 fascinating stories from this heart.
fashionability.
Yeah.
Personal.
My brother's life experience stick lines in like brick builders, you know?
Yeah. No fake.
Yeah, these rhymes will stay for decades in your cars, decks, and gadgets.
No.
Well, speaking of which, Mr. QP, can I ask you a question?
QP.
What is your favorite verse or lyric from the new album?
Mine, of course.
Yours.
Yes, mine, of course, the one. Yeah.
What?
Мой куплет, он спросил, какой я
Я понял, блядь.
Well, those ones are distinct from Mr. Nogano's lyrics, different, yeah?
Ага.
Yeah. Your lyrics are different, not so painful.
Not so painful, yes.
I see. Okay.
One.
Well, yeah. And
Excuse
Mr.
me. What your track is favorite on the album?
Oh, I like the English one.
The English one?
Very nice.
This track I wrote on translating. On app.
Uh,
He wrote this one.
And
By himself.
Ecuador as well. I like the Latin rhythm of that one.
Thank you.
Mr. Nogano,
Yeah.
what is your favorite track on the
My
album?
favorite track it, я думаю, что «Черный воз».
The last one. Black was.
It's everybody's favorite, I'm sure. I've got a very important question for you now. Who is Alexander Lurie?
О, Александр Лурье.
Лурье, we say.
Lurie.
Lurie.
I need time because I need focus it. Alexander Lurie is great philosopher, and he is very he was a very strong guy. He teach us how we need love or life, как нажить, да, или как правильно?
Live.
How we need live. He speak with us своим сердцем, как бы.
With his heart.
But
From his
enemies kill him, and он ушел легендой, как.
He remains legends.
Расскажи о нем поподробнее.
You know, Alexander Lurie, he's not so famous, but for us, he's the most famous person.
Он, смотри, давай так скажем, что он умел видеть не людей, а их сердца. Он умел слышать не слова, а чувства.
So he's an inspiration.
Yes.
He's mystic.
Yes. Do you know Russian?
And a mentor.
Yeah.
Well,
He's mystic. He's like Osho. He's like Brezhnev. He's like,
Gurdjieff.
yeah.
I'll look into him. Yes. Specific question now. Why is there no duet on the album featuring Morgenstern? I'm sure that was very popular. Morgenstern.
Моргенштерн. Почему?
Что еще раз?
Почему не всегда с Моргенштерном?
Ну, потому что его скоро убьют.
We have some confidential information that he's going to be killed.
What a pity. I'm sure he'll be greatly missed.
Что такое пити?
Вот и пити.
Что такое
Как жаль,
пити?
говорит, как
Пити
жаль.
это пити слово.
Пити жаль.
Пити.
Yes, what a pity. Okay, sure.
Вы Илюшу не топите. Очень-очень
Пити,
Илюшу
пити.
пити, да?
It's rather a shame. Never mind.
Okay.
But you also have a song called West Side.
West
and
Side.
Now, this reflects your respect for representatives of West Side. Do you have three representatives from West Side who you particularly respect? Could I ask?
Что-то там.
Кто тебе с Westside нравится? Nate Dogg, Percy P,
Snoop Dogg.
Kilo,
Warren G.
Splice One, Bishop Lamont,
Карен Саварасьян.
Карен Саварасьян.
Вот. Ашот. Джибра.
Ашот,
Все наши
Джибра.
пацаны там. Кто там и тут.
Alexander Luria? He's not from
Alexander.
West Side, no.
He's
he's not
east
from
side.
West Side.
No,
He's
east
east
side,
side.
east
East
side.
side.
Now, here's a touchy subject, perhaps. I have some rather confidential information that you have business interests in a diamond mining consortium in Angola, mining and processing. How dangerous is this business?
Опасный ли это бизнес про Анголу? Он спрашивает. Бриллианты. Вот здесь
Я
недавно.
думаю, что стоит сказать, что это выдумки. Все, сказать, что Африка, она принимает нас как родных. Мы благодарны этой замечательной земле за возможность здесь развиваться, трудиться и приносить пользу. Вот. Ангола замечательная страна, и мы пытаемся реализовать свои проекты в рамках существующего законодательства. И там, и тут. Вот. Не переходя черту.
We work by the law.
What is the relevance of your music in 2022? I'm thinking particularly about young people. I mean to say you don't brag so much about cars and money and chicks. So perhaps young people might not be so interested. Do you think that your album will appeal to the modern generation?
Я он пил. Это, короче, что про поколение, что мы хотим принести. Это я понимаю.
Не, он про то, что рэп другой, не про тачки, как модно. I have no doubt about this album.
No doubt.
Ага.
Это что?
No doubt. У меня нет сомнений в этом альбоме. And 13 stories, which, by the way, will be 12 in the album. Because one goes with a single with Alexander Luria. And so in album there will be 12 tracks, compositions. We don't mind about this.
Well, 12 is a very noble number. After all, there were 12
Why?
apostles, 12 followers of the Lord. It's an interesting number.
Yeah. Нормально.
I've got a personal question for you.
Personal question. For
Personal.
me?
You, both of you gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'll
Okay.
address this to you.
Персональный вопрос.
You
For him?
decided
Для нас обоих.
to perform one track on the album in English. Why is that? Are you trying to suck up to a global audience?
Because это про английский трек на английском?
Да, про английский
Я
трек.
улавливаю, я занимался, я что-то чувствую. Короче, нужно наводить движуху, понял? Надо быть как бы в контакте с теми, кто, короче, в теме и там, и тут. И люди, которые остаются с нами в ощущении того, что мы делаем правильно, двигаясь вот так, высказываясь на этом языке, они должны чувствовать, что это, в этом есть информация, да, в этом есть очень много важных вещей. Есть прикол какой-то, да, есть там откровение, есть боль, есть страдания, есть жизнь. Вот, поэтому такой вот трек есть.
We decided to perform the track in English to attract the global audience.
Worldwide, yeah?
Worldwide, yeah.
Worldwide, global audience, a global,
Global audience,
audience.
global audience, это worldwide. So, okay.
It's a synonym.
Yeah, synonym.
Synonym.
He thinks I don't know English.
Can I make a comment about that, please, if you don't mind?
Можно ему коммент дать нам?
Ну, нахуй это не нужно, ну, давайте, чё ж.
Yeah, sure, please.
Mr. Nogano,
Ага, мистер Нагана тебе.
in my opinion, your English is fucking terrible. No offense. From album to album, it seems that the Nogano character seems eternally trapped in the 1990s. But don't you have a desire to bring him into modern life and expand him?
Слушай, что он сказал про мой английский,
No.
я не понял. Это, что он сказал по-английски?
Что ты очень плохо говоришь по-английски. А сейчас он
Блять,
спросил.
мы это не знали, ёпта, блядь. Спасибо. Вот оно, вот так вот.
No,
No.
no.
In short, who produced the album?
Улица.
The street.
Beautiful answer.
Yeah.
Tell us, a little bird.
It's a joke. It was a joke.
Oh,
Sure. Nagana produced all the album. And, you know, I remember, I have a story. I remember I was in Turkey. And in the evening by the pool, I received a message from my brother. Please, check out the album and send me feedback. Do you like my ring?
I'm coveting my neighbour's ring, I'm afraid. Rather fetching.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Marvellous.
Yeah.
Your jewellery is
We present you. It's African gold, eh?
Yeah.
It's
from Angola.
Yeah, it's African gold. It's
Well, I heard, a little bird told me, that there was a rather dangerous story unfolded at the corporate release of the album.
Блядь, ну что за интервью, блядь? Я приехал, хуй
You know,
знает откуда, для того, чтобы, блядь, просто, блядь, ну, честно, блядь, ну, просто, блядь, ну, хоть вопросы подготовьте, я там, блядь, что-то подучил, блядь. Что это за хуйня чистой воды, блядь, тоже, блядь.
You definitely saw in the internet our show in Набережные Челны, where the guy sticked onto the stage and tried to kick my brother.
Kick me.
But my story is
Falling.
different. Yeah, my story is different. You know, we have a music stand on stage because my brother doesn't remember all the text by heart, the order of words and lines. And
All time, only hot. Yeah, it's true. All time, when I speak
from the heart.
from the heart.
And when all the batch began, it was impossible to continue rapping.
Наваливай, 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 накидывай.
Сейчас рассказываешь, да. The music continued to play, and I no longer understood which part of the verse sounded.
You lost in music.
Yeah, but my brother continued exactly from the moment, you know?
Wonderful.
And then when he continued, many people thought it was a fake. But Nagana is always true. It wasn't fake. And by the way, this guy, in a couple weeks later, came to Moscow.
Yes.
The
And we
assailant-
meet,
Yeah.
and we meet with him.
Yeah,
in person.
yeah, in
Yes.
person, and said, "Sorry, brother, I was drunk." From
No,
Набережные Челны.
he said, when I waiting,
Только на русском он говорил.
when he said, when I waiting, when you come on
stage.
да я знаю, on stage, and I said for my friends, if he does not come after 5 minutes, when he come, I kick him. Yes, and I come after 20 minutes. And his guy, как его эти друзья, his
friends.
his friends said, you said, you kick him.
You do.
Come on, kick him.
Oh, I say. You became friends subsequently.
No.
No, he's dying.
What do your wives think about your participation as grown men in their 40s in the genre of gangster rap? What do they think about that? they're writing gangster rap again.
Жена говорит?
Oh,
Да. Что жена говорит?
Скажи, что в России особо никого не интересует, что думают жены.
In Russia, we don't care about what thinking our wives.
Мы
noble
делимся с ними
sentiment.
любовью и деньгами,
Yeah, we share with love with them and money
и шикарной жизнью.
and luxury life.
That should be sufficient.
Yeah.
Why is Nagano so popular among criminals, cops, corporate executives, and how shall we phrase this delicately, certain ladies of the night, and politicians? What unites these disparate persons?
Что мы не делимся, и что популярно среди легавых политиков,
Полиции, да.
да? У всех, да?
Ну, да.
Наша музыка не направлена на какие-то категории. Наша музыка направлена на тех людей, у которых она отзывается в сердце и, возможно, повлияет на их жизнь. И эти люди станут делать правильный выбор. Ну, для меня большой пример музыка Юрия Лозы, Юрия Антонова. Это люди, которые показали, как должно быть. Что значит зажигать белый свет в конце туннеля и быть символом для тех людей, которым тяжело. А кто ты, где ты работаешь, твой чин, это никому не интересно. Важно, что происходит у тебя в сердце.
Our music reflects all the parts of society. Это общество, society.
Я понял, давай бомби.
And it has reflections on people's hearts. And it influences their life. And the most incredible example is Yuri Loza
Юрий Антонов.
and Yuri Antonov.
Well, this is very nice, this eclectic reach, and it must
Yes.
be wonderful to hear your music at funerals and weddings and bar mitzvahs and birthday parties and yolkas.
Это шкатулки, которые мы открываем. Вот. Шкатулки, в которых кроются тайны, самоцветы. И вот тайны ты подходишь, открываешь и что-то для
You
себя
know,
находишь.
шкатулка.
Шкатулка. Бокс.
Oh, right.
Yeah, box.
Yes, yes.
In Russian we have шкатулка with present. And when you open it, you always
You take
admire.
my шкатулка, yeah? You take my шкатулка and you open my шкатулка. Yeah?
And we'll take two yours.
It's true, it's my destiny. It's, как это? Я узнаю себя в этом.
I recognize myself.
Вот так вот. Вот это вот то,
Well,
что я
that's
сказал.
very insightful, I might say, very revealing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
What impression do you think that the listeners of the album should be left with, the main idea?
Что это?
Ну, в сухом остатке что остается? Что должно остаться?
Посмотрим. На самом деле, если говорить, копать глубоко, хотя сейчас никому не нужно, когда люди копают глубоко, поднимают какие-то закрытые темы, да, опасные. В сухом остатке должно остаться то, что останется после того, как люди прослушают этот альбом. В сухом остатке останется то, что останется в их сердцах и душах. Может быть любовь, а может быть зло. Может быть прощение, может быть ненависть. Пусть каждый уйдет с тем, что обретет и присвоит себе. А то, что останется нам, это слова, чувства и посыл.
Подстава.
Mr. QP, what's the main impression that you think the listener should take
Excuse
away?
me.
А почему ты говоришь QP, QP, купе?
Это он говорит, это не я.
Да?
Конечно. Это
ты объясни, что
это он
ты-
решил. You know купе? The car.
Oh, coupe.
Yeah,
купе.
yeah.
Right,
You
right,
need to pronounce just like this.
Coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who said
say
you?
small,
Who said you?
coupe.
Coupe.
It just sounds a little bit too French for my liking.
too French.
QP.
Jopie.
QP is more English.
Yeah, yeah.
I beg your pardon if I've been
Jean-Philippe,
mispronouncing. Coupe.
Yeah.
Купе.
Well, here's a final question for you.
Yes. Финальный вопрос, да.
There are 5 dots on the hand, on the album cover. What does that symbolize? What does it stand for?
You don't know what is this?
Well, I think it stands for I love you very much. What about it?
Он тебе сказал, что любите?
No?
No, not me. You said for me.
Well,
said,
I'm just
you-
addressing the room.
Sorry,
okay.
because I think you said
He
for
said,
him,
yeah.
I love you very much. It's good.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
I was looking at him, but thinking
Yeah.
of you.
It's
Tattoo.
it's
A
tattoo.
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 It's
That means
один в четырех стенках.
Yeah.
Это сознание закрыто.
one between four walls. One between four walls. You know.
One-
When you
It's
one stay
alone.
in four walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
loneliness.
When you're close in four
Look, I
walls.
show you. It's, walls.
Right, right,
And-
right. Yeah.
One. Alone.
Solid.
Nobody.
Single person locked.
Yes.
Solitude.
You lose hope, you lose all.
Solitude. Solitary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, знаешь, что скажи? Когда ты оказываешься там, потеряв все,
It means when you
Рождаешься ты
remains
настоящий.
everything, you born real.
And is this a popular symbol?
Популярный это символ?
посмотрим.
We'll see.
Do you have it tattooed on your own hand? No.
Yes.
So, but do you feel this solitude, this loneliness?
Что такое соличуд?
Чувствуешь этот солитюд?
Это что такое?
Ну вот, а когда ты один в четырех стенах?
Я всю жизнь один в четырех стенах. Вся моя жизнь, она так и происходила. Я родился, пришел в этот мир одиноким. Я оказался на улице, я был одиноким. Да, меня окружали люди, но всегда я был одинок, пока я не встретил своего друга Вадика Кюпи.
Копи.
И тогда началась движуха, тогда пошел рэп, тогда пошла история. Ну, это теперь легенды. А все, что остается нам на сегодня, это слушать альбом Нагана «Палец на отсечение».
And so, finally, your album, your art, your music, your lyrics, your pain, that's a way of breaking down the walls of solitude, breaking out.
Walls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Breaking
It's good.
through
It's
the
good
walls.
words.
Yes,
It's
yes.
good words about my life. Yes. It's my music. Breaks, или как правильно?
Брейк ломать, да, брейк?
Breaks and crush all walls around me. And I still free them. Да?
Фри там, да. Фри.
Надо ехать, подгоняйте машину.
Well, that's a very moving statement. And on that note, I'd like to thank you once again for inviting me here to Johannesburg and for the pleasure and honor of having had this conversation with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Coupe. Sorry about the coupe.
Okay.
Coupe.